Hey guys, in today's video, we're in the beautiful Kananaskis Valley. Stay tuned. Kananaskis Country is a multi-use area west of Calgary, Alberta. This vast Rocky Mountain wilderness covers 4,000 square kilometers and is comprised of numerous provincial parks and recreation areas. Kananaskis Country offers limitless recreational opportunities, many of which are very accessible for the entire family. In today's video, we'll be spending our time in the Kananaskis Valley, cycling, camping, and relaxing in the Canadian Rockies. Well, that was a cozy sleep in the near-freezing Rocky Mountain air. It looks like it's time to go have some fun. Today we're going to be cycling along the Bill Milne Trail. The Bill Milne Trail offers spectacular views of the Kananaskis Valley. The section we'll be riding today runs from Ribbon Creek Day Use Area, adjacent to Kananaskis Village, and terminates at Wedge Pond. Ribbon Creek Day Use Area is located 110 kilometers from the city of Calgary and can be accessed via Highway 1 West, then traveling south along Highway 40. The Kananaskis River flows 74 kilometers from its headwaters at Lower Kananaskis Lake, where it terminates and flows into the Bow River, creating part of the Bow River watershed. Unfortunately, when I mounted the camera on my chest, it didn't allow for the best angles of the valley. But fortunately, I have some footage from May 2023 that captures the spectacular views in the valley quite well. This section of the Bill Milne Trail is 8 kilometers each way. The Bill Milne Trail runs through the valley bottom, making most of the trail flat and very accessible to both hikers and cyclists alike. The Bill Milne Trail is accessible to people of all ages and abilities, and can be accessed from numerous locations. Okay, back to a greener reality. I'm currently in the Kananaskis Valley. Beautiful valley. Maybe you can see the incredible views behind me. Right now I'm standing on Evan Thomas Creek. In 2013, there was a devastating flood along the Bow River watershed. This creek was particularly heavily affected. You can see the creek behind me, and that's its usual path. I mean, it is early September, so it's a bit low right now. But if you look a little further behind me, you can see the shoreline, and the erosion line, I should say, from the 2013 flood. The bridge just behind me here, I believe was rebuilt in 2015. I came down here biking after the flood, and the two bridges that were here before were just twisted metal. It was absolutely incredible. Unfortunately, that flood displaced and devastated a lot of communities along the Bow River watershed, including downtown Calgary. But now I'm gonna enjoy this part of the valley in its rejuvenated state. Mother Nature does what it does. So I did bike all the way to Wedge Pond. Cool little pond. It's not very big. Amazing mountain landscape behind me. I'm here on a Saturday. If you want to come here and get a parking space, come early. Beautiful day in early September. About 18 degrees Celsius. I'm camping out here right now at Lower Kananaskis Lake. It was about 5 degrees overnight and very cold. So take that into account if you're here after Labor Day weekend or in early September. For those of you who don't know what Labor Day is, a lot of people like to come here and fish, float, paddle, just hang out on the beach. Bunch of people hanging out behind me on the beach. Wedge Pond is just along Highway 40, heading south from Highway 1, which is the Trans-Canada Highway. Really have to drive about 20 minutes to get here. I cycled here from Ribbon Creek. That took me about 25 minutes, I think. I have a poor perception of time when I'm biking, so don't take my word. It's 8 kilometers each way. I came here, biked here 8K, hanging out, enjoying the views. I was gonna head back from Evan Thomas and then thought, don't do it. Go get yourself some scenery, boy. So that's what I did. I'm gonna head back to camp, see what's going on there. See you soon. Well, that was a super fun ride. I'm gonna pack all this stuff up, drink some water, maybe not in that order. Go back to camp, eat some dinner, start a fire, lay in the hammock, and do what campers do, you know? Highway 40 parallels the Kananaskis River through the length of the valley, providing spectacular views for everyone, regardless how you experience the Kananaskis Valley. Lower Lake Campground is located 142 kilometers from Calgary and can be accessed by Highway 1 west and heading south along Highway 40. Lower Lake Campground offers easy access to biking trails, hiking trails, as well as Lower Kananaskis Lake. Lower Lake Campground is also a very short drive from Upper Kananaskis Lake. This campground is comprised of 83 sites with a rate of $31 per night. All sites are reservable online between May 11th and September 24th. In Alberta, you can book campsites up to 3 months in advance. Good luck. So I just got back to camp, split a bit of wood, made a cup of coffee. Now I'm going to chill for a bit, then start a fire, relax in the hammock, and enjoy Kananaskis Country. It's so serene, so peaceful. A lot to do here. Cycling, paddling, camping, climbing. Anyway, thank you for coming along. Today's bike ride was excellent, actually. Bill Milne Trail from Ribbon Creek to Wedge Pond is 8 kilometers each way. If you leave from Ribbon Creek, it's a gradual uphill until you get to Evan Thomas Creek. I would rate Bill Milne Trail from Ribbon Creek to Evan Thomas Creek as an easy trail. It's an easy hike, really easy bike ride. The trail is paved, but once you hit Evan Thomas, from Evan Thomas to Wedge Pond, it's a lot of hills, it's a lot of climbs. Bring water. The valley is incredible. This is a highly underrated area. Kananaskis Country spans more than just the Kananaskis Valley. I'm at Lower Kananaskis Lake Campground right now. Lower Kananaskis Lake is sort of the headwaters of the Kananaskis River. If you head in the other direction, or continue down Highway 40 going south, you're still in Kananaskis Country, but that's where the Highwood River starts, and you'll be driving along the Highwood River, and there's a lot to do along the Highwood River as well. We will feature that in another video. I think Kananaskis Country is probably Alberta's most underrated area. There are a couple others that we will visit, without a doubt, but this one is just spectacular. And it's only an hour to get into Kananaskis Country from Calgary. Where I am now will take you about an hour and a half to 2 hours relative to traffic. So I'm going to split some wood, chill in the hammock, enjoy my coffee. I'll see you guys in a little bit. I just had some coffee, started a fire. No, I'm chilling in the hammock. It's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. So we're packing up. Had a visitor last night who drove out with the dog. We're packing up camp. Maybe head down to the lake. So come along. It'll be a blast. We're currently at Lower Kananaskis Lake. Lower Kananaskis Lake is adjacent to Upper Kananaskis Lake, which we made a couple of videos about. Go check those out. This is a much narrower lake. It's very long. I don't know volumetrically which lake is larger. Upper Kananaskis Lake feels larger, but I don't actually know. This lake is an excellent lake for paddling, for stand-up paddleboarding, canoeing, kayaking. I don't know if you can have motorized boats on here. I will check that out. This lake is also an excellent lake to just come out hang out on the beach. There are no sandy beaches here, only rocky beaches, but what a wonderful place to spend a warm day. It can get pretty windy on this lake, but there are pretty good views in every direction. There's a trail that circumnavigates the lake, so you can go for a walk around the lake and be in the trees if it is windy and still get the views. If you watched one of our other Kananaskis videos, first I'd like to say thank you. Second, I would like to say congratulations. If you haven't, then go watch it now. If you watched our other Kananaskis videos, you'll know that you need a Kananaskis conservation pass to visit Kananaskis, and that's anywhere in Kananaskis. Even if you're visiting just outside of Canmore in some instances, you're going to need a Kananaskis conservation pass. You can purchase them on the way up to Lower Kananaskis Lake. You can purchase them when you enter Kananaskis Country from Highway 1 at the Lower Lake Visitor Center. You know, I think a great way to enjoy this lake, I haven't done this, but I want to do it and I will do it, is to just paddle to the far end of the lake and drift back with the wind. It's often very windy in Kananaskis, so take that into consideration. But what a place to just come and paddle down there and float all the way back and just take in the scenery all day long. Stop on the shoreline for some food, clean up after yourself. You are in bear country, and even if you weren't, keep the wild and beautiful. We're gonna sit here by the lake for a bit, and then we're gonna move along to Kananaskis Village. To cap off our beautiful Rocky Mountain day, we headed into Kananaskis Village for some lunch and a cup of coffee. Kananaskis Village is a collection of hotels, restaurants, cafes, a Nordic spa, and hiking trails. After grabbing some coffee and sandwiches, we decided to head to Vista Viewpoint. Vista Viewpoint is located in Kananaskis Village. Vista Viewpoint offers a paved ridge walk for visitors to take in the splendor of the Rocky Mountains. Along the paved ridge walk, there are also numerous benches where we enjoyed a cup of coffee, some lunch, and the incredible Rocky Mountain sun. Oh yeah, and the views. Of course, the views. We're just leaving Vista Viewpoint, Kananaskis Village. Amazing stuff. Great place to come out, get sweeping views of the valley. Unparalleled, really, in the valley. I don't think there's any place else quite like this. Unfortunately, that wraps up our time in Kananaskis Country, this time anyway. Like and subscribe. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to click the bell to get notified when we release a new video. Thanks for watching, guys.